Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this little thing we call The Darkest Opinion. Darkness is the name, and Exposing the Outer Middle Show is the game, so let's get right into it.
So there's a new early access survival game. Let's jump in and see what it's all about. I am extremely excited to see what this game has to offer. This is absolutely going to be a series on this channel, hopefully for a long time to come. I will absolutely be playing this game in the live streams, just so that I can, better understand it, and I hope that we can make multiple series.
Oh, really, Owen? Is that what's going on? You're gonna make a series out of that, despite it being over a year and that was the only video you ever fucking done, and you're still gonna leave it on your channel promoting that fucking garbage? Let's take a deeper look into that game in its current state that this was taken a few weeks ago. Let's take a look. Of course we can. Why wouldn't we? Are you kidding? You're gonna put an invisible wall in front of that wall there, but you're not gonna do it on the mountaintop? Just walk off and kill ourselves again. What? I can't even fall off the map over here? Are you kidding me? What is this? This is a joke, right? This has just gotta be like the biggest troll. The biggest scam. What is this? How can you get away charging someone $11, like 13 or 14 Canadian for this? Too. Hello guys, I have to postpone update 3.0 for a month. 3.0 version will be released the 7th of August. After 3.0 update, work will be easier and faster. Sorry to keep you guys waiting a little bit. You can see progress details below. And it's all the stuff he's been doing for the update. Okay, you're not making us wait 1 month, Buckaroo. It's June. Next month is July. You're saying this month will be out in August. You're making us wait 2 months. We haven't had an update since February. So, maybe before Owen at the Outer Middle Show recommends another early access title, you ought to take a look at this video and the video he's done on that, so you can actually see the slight manipulation going on there. You'd think if someone actually cared for their audience, they would not recommend garbage games. That's how I feel.
Layer down on top. And as you can see, down here in the corner, here is your background layer, and here is Through the Woods wallpaper. Alright, now, I've already pre-taken a whole bunch of pictures of myself. That's why I've got this green screen back here, just mainly for pictures. And
I'm not one to attack someone's character, okay? Because I obviously have morals, but this guy obviously doesn't seem like the type of person that would steal software from the internet and download cracked programs or anything from like Skid Row Reloaded or something like that. Just to steal software. I would never attack someone's character. He seems like a great guy.
Thumbnail or something. Let me go grab a file. Now,
what was that? Is it just me? Or did you also see that? Let's take another look.
Thumbnail or something. Let me go grab a file. Now,
I wonder what that could have been. Let's zoom up a little bit. I would hate to point out that you may or may not have added a slight cut to the video with an added crossfade to hide the fact you may or may not have added a porn file into your folder when you made your tutorial video, despite having a younger audience, which is why you also made a video last year thinking you should go family friendly and cut out the cursing. Maybe you have great character?
Should I go family friendly? And should I put the new...
I mean, if you mean going family-friendly by stop recommending people garbage early access titles that are obviously scam-ass cash grabs, then yeah, go family-friendly, Owen. You do you, buddy. I think the sad fact of the matter is you shouldn't actually expect too much of your heroes, because I actually used to be a pretty big fan of this guy. I found him when he did the Osiris and New Dawn gameplay, and it looked cool to me at the time, but then I started getting invested in early access scams and shit like that. And by the time I seen his little Miss Survival video, I was already aware of fucking early access cash grabs. So I thought, you know what, this fucking dude recommended it, how bad could it be? And holy fuck, what a fucking scam that was. Maybe you should, here's a little advice, maybe you should do an update video letting your audience know, hey, I was wrong, this game's fucking trash. Or maybe you should announce when you're doing sponsored content. You know, any of those two would work. Owen.
What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to this thing we call the Outer Middle Show. Mad Vlad is the name, and Wild West Online is the game. This game, I do believe, was made to compete with Red Dead.
Wrong again, Owen. Does this game look familiar to you? Does that look like the game you played in your series? Because it's actually called New Frontier. And the last I knew, Red Dead didn't have to change the name of their fucking series in order for it to take off. Let's take a look at Free Reign Entertainment. These are the same people that are working under the company of the owner of Sergei Titov. Now, if you don't know who Sergei Titov is, let's take a look at this.
So just before we get started here, I have re-recorded and rewritten the script several times, and it's always a little hard to follow, so I've made a graphic that you can open up in another window and look at. It'll help you kind of follow the points and ideas that I'm making. As always, enjoy the video. A couple of days ago, there was a post on r/gaming talking about how this guy got an email from a company he'd never heard of. It was the alpha invite to a game called Burstfire. When he hovered over the download link, the link's address led to thewarz.com. Now, this is odd because these two separate games, Burstfire and the War Z, are developed by two separate companies, but are using the same website to host downloads. The title of the post was Nice Try Sergey, and I wasn't sure who he was talking about, so I looked into him. This man, whose name is entirely too Slavic for me to pronounce properly, was one of the big figureheads in Hammerpoint Interactive whenever the War Z controversy took off. He was found silencing criticism as well as berating paying customers, silly little butthurt dev stuff. If you just kind of imagine if Phil Fish was a Russian. Actually, let's not imagine that, forget that ever happened, let's not ever think about that again. I went online and found some games he was accredited for, namely this giant bomb page which credits him with 5 games. 2 of which are Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, notoriously one of the worst games to have ever been sold to the public. AVGN even did a video talking about just how terrible this game is.
How do they let you do that? Even in the shittiest games I've ever played, even they stop you when you reach the gray wall of nothing.
The gray wall of nothing. Owen, the same gray wall that I found in Miss Survival. You know, if you don't remember, that's the game you promoted to your audience that inevitably lost their fucking money. And it's almost like you do it again with the Wild West Online. Oh, I'm sorry, that game that is competition for Red Dead fucking Redemption 2, you know, Frontier Online, because they had to change their name because of how horrible it was. Really, I'm just here to bring awareness between YouTubers that people look up to that advertise garbage games, which are sponsored content, or else just pure out stupidity. If a YouTuber says, hey, to play this game, I'm playing it, it's cool, chances are they're being paid to play that game, and you probably shouldn't go anywhere fucking near it. I just wanted to bring a little bit of awareness to everybody that just because someone smiles and makes you laugh doesn't mean they have good intentions. Anyway, that's all I got for this video, and I hope the people that watch this have a wonderful day, and remember, stay classy.